What is up, everybody? Dude, the Packers are 2-1, did what everyone said they couldn't do, and they won the ball game. Let's get into this thing.
It's Green Bay when that pack come. Watch when it touchdown. Intercept your bag and you ain't like that. I think you need to sit down. It's Green Bay when that pack come. No rats, we stacking cheese. It's Green Bay when that pack come. I got a plug like Poe and that's on me. It's Green Bay when that pack come. Watch when it touchdown. I intercept your bag and you ain't like that. I think you need to sit down.
What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? I was gonna do a live show tonight, Tuesday night. Supposed to do live, but it's my son's birthday. Turned 21, so I gotta take him out. You know what I mean? But big shout out to Quick Trip sponsoring the show. All right, and dude, I want to talk about this. Woodson whiskey. Charles Woodson sent me some whiskey. I'm assuming he has people that do that stuff for him, but I'm assuming it was Charles Woodson. You know what I mean? Even got a little autograph over here. I wonder if that's whatever, real autograph. Anyways, you can get Woodson whiskey in Wisconsin now. You can get it all over the place. If you go to woodsonwhiskey.com, you can they have like a store locator. I had this whiskey in an old fashioned when I was drinking with old Corey Benke over there a couple weeks ago, and that was very good old fashioned. You know what I mean? So yeah. Otherwise, check out Woodson whiskey on the socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, and all the places, and they got the website right there, and you can find out all the things. If you tweet them, ask them questions, I think that they're pretty good at responding. But yeah, I can't wait to get at this thing. All right, I can't wait till they start selling these in Quick Trips. If they don't yet, they need to get on that. But anyways, the Green Bay Packers, dude, I love that game. I live streamed it. You know, I whatever watch party, whatever the people call those things. But I was live during the game, and dude, I'm not sure I've ever had more fun being live on the internet. Dude, I drank a lot. I drank a lot of Spotted Cow. It was a good time. But and then I had Tom Crabtree on like a little post game show I did, and that was fun. But we were both highly intoxicated by that time, so I'm not sure how it went. I didn't go back and watch. I didn't go back and listen or whatever. But dude, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers, who are 2-1. And I think that this game has to shut up a lot of people, doesn't it? It has to shut up a lot of people. People talk about Aaron Rodgers isn't happy. He doesn't want to play for the Packers. He's not trying. His heart isn't into it. These are all the comments that I've seen, and they've since disappeared just a little bit. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers, and not just Aaron Rodgers, the offensive line. You got young guys that stepped up huge. Like everybody, like the defense. A lot of people said that, the defense wasn't going to, that they couldn't do it. And yeah, the referees were horrible on both sides. But yeah, it was everyone was saying this is a big test. This is a big test for the Green Bay Packers taking on the 49ers in San Francisco. They don't play well over on the West Coast, and they did. I think one complaint I saw people like, well, they almost gave up a 17-point lead. Well, yeah, because all the bad calls that the Packers got, first of all, that Devontae Adams hit, like, how was that not a penalty? In what world? The refs are always so flag happy when it comes to, like, guys getting hit in the head. But that one, like, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm shocked that Devontae Adams even, got up and came back in. Like, I was just watching Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, the Pat McAfee show, and Rodgers was saying that. He was like, looked over to him, Devontae gave him a thumbs up, and he said, but generally that means, I can move my legs and, I'm not like dead. You know what I mean? Like, everything's functional. Doesn't mean that he's good to go. He said when he came running back on the field, he was like, what? You think he called him the Undertaker or something like that. But yeah, I'm glad he's okay. But like, I don't get like the whole refs and like those pass interference. I saw Niner fans complaining. Like, if you're a Niners fan complaining about the refs in this game, like, dude, just chill. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, I get the Packers got some calls. The refs were horrible on both sides. But it seemed like the calls that the Packers got screwed on were like turning into points. They were huge, and it was like so like boom, boom, boom. It's like it was like so incompetent that it seemed purposeful. Not saying it was, because I'm not. The league isn't rigged or anything, but it was just horrible. It was horrible. But the 49er fans, dude, disappeared, bro. Disappeared. I had 49er fans on my Facebook comments drilling me every day. You're going to get whooped. You're going to get whooped. The game ended, looked for him, couldn't find him. Gone. I don't even think the comments were there anymore. I couldn't find him. I didn't look that hard, so it might not have deleted him. But, and I even made a post. Where you at, Niner fans? Nowhere to be seen. Like, no, I know you see my stuff, bro. He probably unfollowed me, probably blocked me. But there was one guy, and it's not hate. This is all just football rivalry talking trash. But Niner fans, that's how they are, though. They get quiet. There's some good Niner fans. I've had some good conversations with Niner fans, but the ones who talk the loudest disappear real quick when the game. Dude, that was just such a good football game. Like I'm not sure I saw a football game that good in a very, very long time. And Aaron Rodgers showed, man, he ain't done. But like the thing is, the offensive line, how good they did with the injuries that they have over there is just ridiculous. Like, I don't know who's credit for that, what coaches, like offensive line coach, if it's strategy, you know what I mean? I'm not no X's and O's like genius guru or whatever. I don't know what they did, but I love that they did it. Defense came to play. Preston Smith, you saw him over there getting dirty, getting it done. I just love this team. Through the whole offseason, everyone, especially me, been saying this roster is good. This is a Super Bowl winning roster. And I mean, the NFC is tough. It's tougher than I thought it was going to be during the offseason. But I still believe that this team can beat any team in the league when they play at their best. And they have not even played at their best yet. So the Packers played great. Sunday Night Football, they had a short week. They played Monday Night Football against the Lions. They went to the West Coast, all those things. So, like, to go up for that. And Mason Crosby. Like, how good is Mason Crosby? Dude's ridiculous. Like, he is so clutch. It's ridiculous. Like, I was thinking about that. Just imagine that situation. You know, you're up the whole game. They come back, 37 seconds left, whatever it was. And then now it's your job. Rodgers has a ridiculous drive. Then you're just expected to go in there and just win it. You know, Rodgers has a little celebration after that pass to Devontae, and he's just like, yeah. Like, he just signaling, like, yo, we did it. Like, he had full faith in Crosby. Pat McAfee was talking about this. And, like, I'm sure that makes it feel good. Like, he sees that, and he's like, all right, they got me. They believe. I mean, not that he doesn't believe in himself. He doesn't need that, but I'm sure it helps, like Pat McAfee's talking about. But just that situation to win the game, it was almost blocked. The dude came running in. Like, I wasn't sure it was me blocked. If I was sober, I probably would have been more concerned. But I was buzzed up. I could hardly see the screen. But yeah, Mason Crosby's a bad man. He's so clutch and helped, you know, to have a kicker like that when you're doing, like, obviously those last minute drives. And I think people need to shut up about, you know, I saw a lot of people, you know, in the last few years talking about Aaron Rodgers hasn't won if they're losing and this and that. I mean, they weren't losing very long. They were losing for like 37 seconds, I think, of the game. But such a beautiful game. The Vikings lost. I believe they lost on a field goal, if I remember right. Like, I think, was that this week? Dude, when I usually be drinking during the game, man, my memory just goes away. But the Bears got spanked. The Bears had 47 yards of offense. Dude, all these Bear fans that were telling me, like, how great the Bears are going to be and Justin Fields is going to be better than Aaron Rodgers, this and that. I don't know if they quite said that, but they were saying that, you know, Aaron Rodgers is going to be gone and Justin Fields is going to be new king in the North. And I'm not saying it's not going to be or not going to be great because one game doesn't mean anything. And like Dan Orlovsky was saying, a lot of people were saying the Bears coaching staff set him up to, like, hang him out to dry. Like, they didn't give him good play calls. They weren't like, you know, chipping people. They were just, you know, protecting him like a jackwagon. So, like, I didn't see the whole game because I was flipping through and I was red zone and all those things. But yeah, like, I don't think you can make an opinion on Justin Fields off that game. First of all, the Bears do not know how to, dude. They've never known how. I think it's against the Bears, like, protocol to have a good quarterback and have good quarterback coaches. Like, we can have a good quarterback, but we'll just ruin him. Jay Cutler was good in Denver. He was good in Denver. He had 4,000-yard passing season in Denver. Came to Chicago? Nope. So like I don't know. I know that obviously different coaches, but I think it's just like it's in the stadium that they have a jinx for coach or quarterbacks. I don't know who's responsible for that jinx or that that they got they messed up the football gods or what do you want to say. But God bless them, you know what I mean? But yeah, Justin Fields, like the whole thing with that, it's funny to me that he said, "Oh, we don't know who's going to start. It could be Nick Foles, it could be Justin Fields, it could be Andy Dalton." Like that's what you want. That's what you want going into a week. The quarterback controversy there, like just pick a guy. Like who's the guy? You gonna let Nick Foles have a shot now? Like how many you just gonna keep recycling through these quarterbacks? Like you can't just throw a rookie quarterback in there, let him get slaughtered, and then pull him out. Like I don't think that's good for a quarterback psyche, that their confidence, all the things like that's just horrible coaching. Like the fact that Matt Nagy still has a job is ridiculous. But I'm glad he does. I'm glad he does. The NFC North belongs to the Packers. Like I said, like I've been saying, or dude. I was just happy, dude. I'm not sure I've ever been so happy after a Packer game. I mean, I was feeling really good on my own just by having a few adult beverages. You know what I mean? Drinking over the spotted cow. But that was just such an awesome game. Like everyone, a lot of people, even Packer fans, predicted the Packers were going to lose, and I got some grief on that on social media because I said, you know, everyone, I forgot what I said. All the people who said I'm glad I was wrong. Like, dude, that is not serious conversations I'm having. Like, I'm just joking. I get why people would pick the Packers to lose that game. Like, if you're a real analyst or you're trying to be a real, you're trying to be non-biased and you're trying to I get why people would think the Packers wouldn't win that game. Like, I won't pick the Packers to lose the game, especially like right now. I think the Packers could beat anyone. So, I mean, I'm gonna be wrong sometimes. I was wrong week one. So, like, they're gonna lose some games. I'm glad that they didn't lose this game. I think it proves a lot. Going out west, short week, playing great. Bobby Tunyon, you see when he lit up Bosa. Bosa, I can't ever say his name right. I don't think I ever say. I'm horrible at players' names, but yeah, and I think Tunyon played great. The Devontae Adams, dude, I was just so pumped about this whole team. So pumped going forward. The Steelers are next. I might actually go to that game. I'm not sure if I'm going or not. And I'm working on some stuff. You know what I mean? I might go, but I also like doing the live thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you want to stay home, drink beer, and watch the game with you fine folks, people who actually tune in, or go to the game? I mean, I don't. It's not that easy of a choice because if I have a choice, I'm going to go to the game. But I'm working on some tickets situations. You know what I mean? Working on it, people. But it was fun. Thank you all for tuning in. People who tuned in to the live. I can't talk. But it was good times, people. Green Bay Packers 2-1 in front of the NFC North. I don't see it changing throughout the season. I know a lot of people are high on the Vikings right now, and the offense is good. They're 1-2. They're 1-2, and I know that they're not a bad football team. They're not horrible. The Vikings are going to be that team. If someone contends in the NFC North, it's going to be the Vikings. But now, can they win? Can they win the tight games? You can have a great offense all day, but if you're losing, you know what I mean? Like, do they know how to win? Can they win? Can they win the big games? Can they win that last second? Can they get a kicker to kick the ball through the uprights? Yeah. So those are the questions. Like, if they get far behind, they're not catching up in the NFC North. Not to say that they can't make the playoffs. Like if they go on a run, I think they're better than I thought they were going to be. But that's not saying much. I don't know much about football. Especially, I'm very biased for the Packers, and I'm very biased against the Vikings. Like I have no faith in the Vikings ever. I still don't. Yeah, you could have a good offense. The offense is doing well. I don't think that continues. Kirk Cousins, are you kidding me? I have no faith in Kirk Cousins that he's gonna like just have like some MVP year. He's gonna be good all year. No, that's not gonna happen. The Vikings, they're not gonna win a crazy amount of games. They're, we'll see. They could possibly like go on a little run if they get it all figured out. The whole kicking thing and just finishing games because the Packers have had teams like that before. I mean, not really because they usually win, but like a lot of teams, they lose a bunch of games by 3-4 points or 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and like yeah, you could be like, oh man, we almost had a good record, but you either win or you lose. What it is. So don't tell me like how you almost beat someone, but you didn't. The Bears are just done. The Bears are done. That whole coaching staff probably get fired halfway through the season. The Lions ain't gonna do anything. Uh, yeah. So it's the Packers and the Vikings, and the Vikings are 1-2. Packers are 2-1, and a lot of people say that we're going to split that. We play them late, so like I would assume that they're going to get better as the season goes on. But the Packers are going to get better too. But we'll see about that. You know what I mean? NFC North, I do think it's Packers and Vikings. Everyone else is just going to be there over there at the bottom. The Browns, I don't know if the Browns look good or if the Bears were just so bad. The Browns, they're coming up. They got themselves a football team. The Steelers, I think the Packers play the Steelers next week. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, the Steelers. I don't think many people know what the Steelers are. Like, they play good, they play crap. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see a bunch of them, but I know that I think that they're one of those teams that could ball out or could fall on their face. And they're playing in Green Bay. I think I think that's tough for the Steelers to come into Lambeau Field and win that game. Packer fans have been loud. Like, I went to what was that game? I went to the Lions game. It was very loud. Monday Night Football. I was very intoxicated though. Everything was kind of loud. My ears were ringing all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, I'm pumped up for this season. On to week 3. Pittsburgh Steelers, another W coming. It's gonna be 3-1. 3-1 would be an excellent start. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Big shout out to Quick Trip, and go get yourself some Woodson whiskey, Woodson bourbon whiskey. All right. I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna do a video on this. Age 6 months. What's it say? Produced and bottled by I can't read that word. But yeah, I'm gonna do a review on this. Anyways, go Pack, go people. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be live probably maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. See how it goes, you know what I mean? Go Pack, go people. Thanks for tuning in.